Thanks, John. For 13 years, the USTA Driving School was held at the Delaware County Fairgrounds in Ohio, but this year it's found a new home. We're in the cradle of the trotter, Goshen, New York, at Historic Track, and behind us also is the Hall of Fame Museum. We caught up with the 67 driving school students here, 22 of which have never driven a horse before, and found out what they learned on their visit.
You put on, you want to hear a snap. That way you know you're in.
With Father's Day right around the corner, what makes a better gift for Dad than a trip to driving school? That's what Jonathan Klee provided for his dad, Howard.
I own like Jimmy Tolman. He was,
Oh,
that
that's a long time ago.
Yeah, 1970, I think.
Yeah. Okay, you put your hand in the handhold there.
Called my father up, who lives in Florida, commutes back and forth. And I said, Blackout this weekend. We're going to harness racing drivers school in Goshen, New York. And I did it as a Father's Day present for him.
And what was your reaction?
I said, is this part of my bucket list? But I'm really happy that he did it, and it's very enjoyable. It really is, because I go all the time with him to the races, and it's nice to do it this way. Very nice.
The preparation right now is really where it all starts. So I really wanted to see how they do it from, I guess, soup to nuts, beginning to end.
For the Kellys, the trip to the driving school was a chance for John to relearn some of the basics of harness racing after several years away from the sport, while son Chris was preparing for a new challenge after life in the military.
I mean, the boy's been away for, let's say, he's been in, it'll be 6 years, and I haven't had a lot of time to spend with him. So this is the time for us to get together and kind of bond, you know what I mean? It's been a lot of years.
So how do you feel as you look over there and you see him coming down the track? How does that make you feel?
Oh, well, I mean, that's great. I mean, the thing is to see him out there and actually doing it now. I mean, this is the first time for him, and I know he's really enjoying what we're doing right now because he's been talking about it, and he knows I love it. I mean, I love the game. So this is great for both of us. To see him out there doing it, I mean, that's what it's all about.
Whether you're a novice, been in the sport for a few years, or even owned a horse of the year.
Look at my guy. This is my horse, Moscolo. Beautiful horse.
Why'd you decide to do the school?
I've been dying to do the school. I've been wanting to do it for 12 years now, and just couldn't find the time. But then once it was in Goshen and it was a little easy to get to, I just figured this is the time to do it. And I just love horses. I love to be around them, and I think more owners should get involved in this school.
Today we're at the scenic Mark Ford Training Center in Middletown, and look who we found driving the water truck. There's Mark Ford now. Students got to do hands-on learning at the Scott Blackler stable. We caught up with Lindsey, Greene, who taught the students everything they need to know about a groom's daily routine.
I love to see new people come in and learn, and this morning they come in ready to go and ready to put the harnesses on, and I think it's great.
Yeah, a little extra help doesn't hurt you either.
Not at all. This is awesome. They can come whenever they want.
For self-described city kid Barry Addison, driving school was an opportunity to further a love of harness racing that was fostered by trips to the racetrack with his grandfather, and were furthered when he got to meet Jason Bartlett, one of Yonkers' top drivers.
He kind of brought me under his wing and been a real good mentor so far for me. I'm just a young kid, 23, just go to the track a lot, Yonkers, hang around on the fence. One night he told me to come back to the paddock and ask me about myself, introduce, and was actually my passion and love for the sport as well. And he's been great to me so far. Every chance he gets, he gives me good tips, pointers. He lets me follow him around to different tracks and stuff like that.
Your strategy ready?
We got our strategy ready. We're not going to tell you though.
Run over and place a bet on us.
Yeah.
That's gonna move out of the way.
Get him, Ray.
Once again, it's not a matter of who wins, it's a matter of who gets to 220, and right now, tough tough of the toughest. And Ray Schnittker is the driver here. Second is a advance to three-quarter walker.
Let's get one more. Okay, Chip.
Basically, I knew she was a little hot, and I was worried because I knew if I got her too onto the gate that she may come out of there like a bullet. So just try to ease her back, talk to her, and she came right back into my hands.
And that was Kimberly Gilman winning the driving school race in a 2:20 time bar here at Historic Track. And that brings to a conclusion this year's 14th annual driving school. We'll look forward to doing it again next year.